Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And I decided to do another video from last week when I show you this here. The more that I was looking at the picture that Steph sent me, let me see if I can pull it out again on my phone. And then you're gonna see, here we go. So I don't know how much you can see. You can see the background. It's more kind of a vintage. So I done it a different way. So I'm going to show you another way how to do this car with the car in the background. But this year I used the crumb cake. This time I thought that we could use like a blue. But you know what? It wouldn't be so vintage. Let's do this way again. So what you're going to do is take your Woodland embossing folder. And again, the Sizzix here, the front, going to be where we're going to do the stamping and that. So we're going to use, instead of crumb cake, let's use, not soft suede, but Sarah Sand. So I got Sarah Sand here. We're going to take our ink pad, and again, this here, this is the one that it's raised up, the three are raised up, and here it's indents. So you want where the center, not the three bars, this it's raised up and the trees are pushed in. So now let's take Sarah Sand. The other one I take crumb cake, but I think we can use a little bit lighter. So what you're going to do, you're going to just ink your ink pad. And I done this technique not that long ago, and it was a big hit on my blog. So I said, well, the more I was looking at the one Stephanie sent me, I think this is how she did the background ink. It was not with the sponge dauber. So I'm just making sure I get a good layers, and I don't want circle like this, you see there, because then what's going to happen, it's this here, and I try to stay away from this, so I just going to come sideways. And so now that is done, we're still going to use the car, and we're going to use our memento ink, and I just want to make sure it's perfect. Because I had stamp on top of it, I just wanted to make sure it was deep. So now I'm going to stamp that right here. Let's open this so I can stamp this here. Give a good impression. And now my piece of paper, I need that now. Where is it? Because I don't want to let that dry. Oh, where... Oh, I got it right here. I'm going to just off on it just to make sure that my ink didn't dry. You don't want to leave it air dry too much. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to run this in the Big Shot. So just 2 seconds. My Big Shot wouldn't fit on my desk right now. I get too much of a mess. And I think that I put my paper a little bit crooked there. Let's see how this look. If my trees are very crooked or... Oh, perfect. So you can see how vintage it is. And I did still use, I think she used the stamp, the sponge for the trees. But I really like the look with the brayer. So I'm using the brayer again and go very soft, so you don't get the line of the gray on the side there. Whoops. So the brayer, if you just go back and forth, you're just going to have partial ink. So you want to roll this up like you're rolling a truck, those toy truck there. Up and down, up and down. Then I'm going to keep on till I get the color that I want. Now we're going to color the car. We're going to color it, the one that I did it in the blue. Now we're going to use red, but instead of real red, I'm going to use rose red. And the reason why I'm using rose red, it's because when you color with marker, it gets darker. So you see it don't even show a kind of pinkish rose. It shows like a red. So be careful when you come at the branch though, because it's easy to go on the branch. And really, what I like to do usually is start with the window. So I get my soft sky for the window. And then my light, I like to use it, my soft sky and my mirror. Here we go. So now we're going to do the top. And we're going to, just by the trees there, I try to be careful not to touch the trees, but if it happened like I did there, I'm going to show you how to fix that. So don't really worry about it, but then you don't want to, you don't want to have too much neither. Here we go. You know what? I'm putting the grill red. It looked better, I think, when I put the grill red. And now we're going to put the bumper, smoky slate. And then the tires, I use basic gray. And the reason why I use basic gray and not black, it's because the black, it's make it too dark and you lose all the impression of the tire. And I try to keep the wall white, the wall of the tire, the outside, just because I think in that age or whatever, in that time, it was white wall. I can put a little bit more there of black. See? Here we go. So that is pretty much done. I'm going to come back with the window though. Try to light that up a bit. A little bit of the gray wall there. So you see how simple this was. Okay, see right here, I don't know if you see, I got it right on the branch, the red. So what I done, after I was done with coloring, I took my brayer again. It's a lot quicker, this technique, than the sponging. When you put the ink right on your, voila. So that take care. And then if you get a little bit, it does give it even more vintage. Now, I'm going to use, this one here, I did pool party for the car. And let me reverse this here, back up the bus, like my friends say. The paper, it's white. When we start, it is white. But when you color in that, it's turned pretty much to be a beige. This one I'm going to use, if this is the right size. Yeah, I'm going to use cherry cobbler, just because my car looked kind of the cherry cobbler. And I'm going to put that on top here. Voila. And then we're going to use very vanilla. So 8.5 by 11. We're going to fold this in two. And we're going to mount that on top. So that's what I'm saying. We started with white on this piece, but we mounted on very vanilla because with the color we're using, it make it very vintage and you really lose the white. But then the trees, you want kind of the white with it. So now for our greeting, instead of a banner this time, I want to try, and I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to try directly. And if it don't work, it's okay because then we can put the banner on top. So I get to a classic. We're going to use early espresso. And I'm going to put that right here. Okay, so I'm going to press it down back and forth because it's not equal. We get that three that, oh, perfect, it worked because it's embossed. So I thought, I don't know if it's gonna, it fit perfect. So I think it's even more classic without the banner, really. So this is it, my friends. So now you see, you get both ways. I'm gonna put the link of this video too right on top. So if you want to, oh, not this one, I'm sorry, this one here. So if you want to see how I did with the sponge in the background, you can look at it. And here I did 2 cards. That was the similar that the one Stephanie sent me. But the background, it's more like this. So hope you enjoyed this video. And for all your Stampin' Up! Product, visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. Thank you so much and have a great day, my friends.